Yo! What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the most mediocre podcast in the Star Wars universe, the 1313 podcast. I'm Tommy, maybe flying solo today because my co-hosts are both not in the state anymore. But you know, it's the first Monday of the month, so I had to jump on here. We'll do a little stream today, maybe for like an hour, hour and a half or so, depending on what kind of shenanigans we get into. But, you know, we just like to do these little streams once every month on the first Monday of the month and just talk, not completely Star Wars, but whatever the chat wants to talk about, do a little hangout so you guys can hang out with us. So I'm just going to chill here for a little bit, see who all wants to get on today. And I see a couple people in the chat already. We had Hybrid Toy Reviews was the first one in the chat. Hey, you picked me up a poster for the Acolyte screening. So actually, I was supposed to go down in the Pittsburgh area with Hybrid to go see an early screening of the first couple episodes of the Acolyte. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go because I'm a workaholic and all I do is pick up extra shifts at work. So because of that, I thought it was not in my best interest to go. But Hybrid is actually, probably as we speak, he is watching the Acolyte for the first time. So I'm actually pretty excited for him. Can't wait to hear about how that all went. So next we got Ben Taylor. What's going on, Ben? How we doing? We got Skywalker Hendricks. Hey, what's up, Skywalker Hendricks? And we got Brittany in the chat. What's going on? Dilly dilly. Actually, I could use a cold one right now. Also, if you hear any loud vehicles driving past my house, it is because I live right by the highway. And now that the weather is nice here in PA, you're going to have a lot of that. You're going to have a lot of people with obnoxiously loud vehicles driving right next to where I live. It sucks, but it also is what it is. So, yeah, if anybody has anything, you know, in particular they want to talk about, Star Wars related or not, we'll get into it. You know, might do another tier list today. We'll have to see. Skywalker Hendricks says, I think the Acolyte is going to slap. This show has all the potential. Hey, man, I'm just going to say they've been marketing this show pretty damn good, if you ask me. I've been saying it the last couple weeks on the podcast now. They've been doing a really, really good job of marketing the Acolyte, and I'm hoping that that transfers over to the show itself, because I really, really want the show to succeed, and I really want to have something that's really good and different for Star Wars. So hopefully we'll see what ends up happening. Ben Taylor asks, am I going to Nashville ICC this year? You better believe I am, buddy. You better believe I am. I for one am so excited to finally hit up ICC. There's a whole huge group of us going. I know that Out of the Basement will be there one of the days, along with Zach from Black Series Cantina, myself, Hendrix, Hybrid, Hunter. Who else is going? Lukeness Monster, Wilbon, tons of people that we're friends with are going to be there. So I'm really excited to get down there. So better believe I'll be there, and I will be there for all 4 days. I actually took my vacation week for this year to be that one. So I'm locked in. There's no way I'm not going. So very excited. Hopefully we get our press passes. If we don't, I will happily purchase the VIP pass and go, because I want to get the full ICC experience. So super stoked. Brittany says, yeah, over in Delaware, I can imagine you guys get some noisy cars. It's a New England thing, okay? It's a New England thing. Thoughts on the Hot Toys Kit Fisto? I don't know if the UI is like being glitchy for you guys on your end, but the UI, like for where the message and the logo is here, it's being all kind of glitchy. So yeah, I'll pull that up. Let's see, go find Hot Toys here. I really like this Kit Fisto. It's very cool. There we got it all pulled up. Dang. Let's see. Present. Here we go. Here we go. So there it is. The Hot Toys Kid Fisto. I think the coolest thing about this one is that they included his Clone Wars gauntlets. I think that is a fantastic touch. He looks great. All the Hot Toys they've been dropping this year. I've really been loving the prequel love they've been given the Star Wars Hot Toys this year. They look fantastic. I'm going to pass on this one, but Hendrix, you already know Hot Toys is a slippery slope for me. I did cave when it came to the Darth Maul and the speeder, and I did get that payment plan locked in. Where is that? That's got to be in here somewhere, right? Do they post so much? Take a gander, see if I can't. Got revealed a while ago. Jeez. Yeah, this one right here. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm so glad I got my hands on this. Can't wait for that to show up next year or whenever they decide to pop it in, but it's going to be dope. Going to be dope-ness monster. So let's see. Goal for next year is to meet Lars at a con. Lars Mikkelsen. Didn't he just announce that he was going to be at a con? I don't remember what convention it was, but I know that he announced he'd be at a convention. Interesting. Ben, you're going to be there on the Saturday. Sweet. Like I said, I'm going to be there Thursday through Sunday. So, I have to get every bit of that trip in. Give me just one moment, guys, because I have to blow my nose. I have seasonal allergies, so I will be right back. Woo! All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I'm back. So, yeah. But I'm trying to think what else is new. Got ICC Con coming up this year. In just a couple weeks, myself and Hybrid Toy Reviews are going to be going down to Toy Hio. We went there with Jackson in, I think it was January of this year. Toy Hio is a really cool toy show that happens about every 6 months in Ohio, obviously. And that's been a really fun place to go to. Hybrid and Jackson and I really didn't know what we were getting into when we went there. We heard people when we were going in being like, yeah, this is mostly like a wrestling show, mostly wrestling stuff. So we're kind of like, it's going to kind of suck. But there was a lot of Star Wars stuff there. So going there again in a couple weeks, apparently the one in June is bigger than the one that they put on in January. So I'm really, really excited to check out the full show in June. You better believe we're going to be vlogging it. So it's going to be just me and Hybrid. Maybe my dad and Jacob and Jackson's dad will tag along this year too. I do know 100% that Jen will be joining me this year as well. So pretty excited. It's going to be a good time. And then I guess one other housekeeping thing. This was the giveaway that we had for May. I still have to do the stream where we give this away, and I have to figure out what we're doing for June's giveaway. So if you're a Gungan boss in the Patreon, don't think we forgot about you. We just, I'm by myself now, kind of running things all alone up here now. So it's a little more work than it used to be. So just kind of getting used to things, the adjustment period that we've been on here. So let's find something to do here. So let's search up a Star Wars tier list. I think the Star Wars tier lists are lots of fun. So we'll do a little Star Wars tier list action. And everybody, there we go. My I key sometimes doesn't work. Let's take a look here. Star Wars characters, Clone Wars characters. Let's see. Wow, that's wild. There's some crazy stuff here. I don't know. Do you guys want to do a tier list? Does anybody really want to do a tier list? You know? Let's see. One spoonful of what's going on, Daniel, by the way? One spoonful of locally made bee honey per day. Yeah, I really need to jump on that because it's literally just in the springtime. Like I just get really weird like seasonal allergies, and it's weird because as the day goes on, my allergies will get worse, and a lot of it is because my dog likes to roll around in the grass, and he'll eat grass, and he likes to roll around in the pollen and everything, and then he brings it into the house. So I think that's what kind of gets me there. So excuse me. I've been working so much recently, guys. I've been working right now. I'm in the middle of a doing 10 days in a row at work. And if you know what I do for a living, then you know that that can get pretty draining both mentally and physically. So today was day 5 of 10. So the way I look at it now is everything beyond this point is the downhill to the finish line. So just got to keep on plugging. My dog Cody, named after Commander Cody, he's super silly though. There's this mole that lives outside of our house, and Cody has been making it his mission to find this mole. So Jen and I would always joke around like, "Oh, he's never gonna find the mole," whatever. Well, yesterday and today he found the mole, and he likes to stamp on the mole and stun the mole. You'll hear it squeak, and so we have to kind of hold him back so he doesn't eat the mole. So that I can get away, so he can look for it again the next time that he goes out to use the potty. So it's very funny. He's that's his favorite thing to do now is look for that mole. Very funny. Yeah. So like I said, I'm just gonna kind of look for a Star Wars tier list. Here's some crazy one. Ooh, Star Wars ships. That's kind of cool. Oh, I don't want to do that. Nope. Star Wars. Oh, trivia creator. Oh, I don't want to play that. Star Wars quizzes. That was what that was. Stupid. Yeah, let's do a little Star Wars tier list here. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Star Wars tier list templates. Take a look. What happened? I got an HGTV ad. Cringe. Stupid. Star Wars ships. There we go. There's not a lot on here. Stupid. Yeah, makes me not want to do it at all. Yeah, no tier list. Yeah, so no JX0N. No Jackson and no Jacob. That's the reality, guys. This is what you're going to be seeing a lot of when it comes to streams and stuff going forward for like the next 6 months. Just going to be boring old me, just yapping at you for an hour or so. Yeah, just not a whole lot going on, I'm waiting for, I got a ton of stuff. I have like 7 reviews that I have to upload for the channel. I think I have like even more recorded right now. I have some cool stuff that I have these are all like recorded, edited. I'm gonna upload them probably after I'm done here, but got some cool micro galaxy stuff. So got the Mace Windu Jedi Interceptor from the 2003 Clone Wars series. How neat is that? I love the purple. It's exactly accurate to the show. I think it looks fantastic. You can see Mace sitting in there with his astromech droid, whose name escapes me right now. But I love this ship a lot. It looks super cool. And of course, you can open up all the wings on it. Get all those open. Looks dope. I love this ship. I love, this was one of my favorite. Yeah. 03 Clone Wars anything is absolute fire. Absolute heat. And then got the Chase, the 1 in 5,000 Kit Fisto Starfighter. Thanks to CT Fulcrum, actually, for thinking of me when he saw this whole case at one of his local Walmarts. He picked them up for me. So shout out to CT Fulcrum. You're a beast, dude. Yeah, I got this one. And then got the Goofy Hey, dude, right on cue. I'm showing off the stuff that you got me that I reviewed and I'm going to upload tonight. Got the Resistance A-Wing here. Looking absolute dope fire. And then got the Desert Skiff. This one's cool. It doesn't have a whole lot of paint on it, so that was a little bit of a bummer. But it does have this cool little feature. You can lift up the middle and see the innards of it. So that's pretty cool. And then I think it was Max Rebo Experience picked this up for me. The U-Wing, dude. The U-Wing is awesome. This is one of my favorite ships of all time in Star Wars. This is one of the best things to ever come out of the Disney era of Star Wars. It is the U-Wing, because this ship is absolute dope fire. I mean, just look at when it opens up. The scaling on this thing is dope. So cool. Such a big fan of this. Such a good ship. But yeah, I still have to put up the shelves to display those. Ever since I got the dog, he's just taken up so much of my time. It's been a lot more difficult to make time for Star Wars stuff and stuff for the channel with the dog. So but I love him. That's just the truth of responsibility. Yo, Joe! I never got into G.I. Joe. Be real with you. Never got into it. My dad tried to get me into it when I was a kid. I remember I had like a comic book, a cartoon, and a couple action figures, but I just never gravitated towards it the way I liked like Transformers or Star Wars or Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. Everybody's got that one that they just don't really care for. Oh, Cook, nobody won. It's a monthly stream, you goofy cookie. So this from May is still up for giveaway because we suck. So still working on getting that out. Star Wars shell. Idiot. Actually, give me 2 seconds. I'll show you a couple other things that I got that I haven't even opened these. I need to review them. A couple of them I've had for weeks here, so I'll be right back. Dang. Shots fired. So check it out. So Hybrid found this for me at Motor City Con. Finally got myself Le Black Series Kit Fisto. So I know the reflection is really annoying here, but Very excited. You're going to get a review on this guy. And then I got a couple more wax series. Got the Bang in her Phantom Menace garb. Very excited for that figure. And then the new Clone Trooper. Cloners rise up. Cloners rise up. Got the new Phase 1 clone. Very excited for this guy as well. It's going to be very cool. And then this one's cool too. I got the one of 3,000. This was the May the 4th exclusive for Jazzwares on their website, Jazzwares Vault. Boom, look at that little piece here, little Return of the Jedi scene with the different speeder bikes. Custom, unique deco AT-AT or ATST, idiot. Yeah, the packaging makes me not want to throw it away like I throw away all my other packaging for this line. But I told myself that I would throw away all the packaging for this line. Therefore, it's going to get thrown away. Because if I don't hold to that, my closet, which is already busting at the seams with Black Series boxes and Hot Toys boxes, is going to also be overtaken by Jazzwares. So, whoopsie. Yep. Cloners rise up. Cloners rise up. Cloners rise up. We are cloners here at the 1313 podcast. None of this original trilogy shilling that goes on these other channels. Cough, cough, out of the basement, cough, cough. We don't do all that. We go for the prequel appreciation here, okay? I guarantee you, and I want to hear how many of you agree with me. If I'm putting on a Star Wars movie, okay? If I'm putting on a Star Wars movie, okay? If I'm putting on a Star Wars movie, okay? If I'm putting on a Star Wars movie, it's going to be prequels over OT. You know, if I'm sitting down to watch a Star Wars movie, like, you know, sit down and watch a whole thing, I'll probably pick A New Hope, you know? But if I just want something on in the background while I'm, you know, messing around in my room or doing something like that, I'm going to put on like Revenge of the Sith or Attack of the Clones. You know, it's something you can have on in the background. You know, you already kind of know what's going on. It's a little bit more uppity, you know, so a little bit more visually pleasing. Yeah. Dude, this was another thing that was super funny to me. When we were in the depths in the throes of plastic-free packaging for Black Series, I was like, looking at all these YouTubers who were like, oh yeah, throw away all your boxes. Throw away all your boxes. And I was thinking, that's stupid. Why would you throw away all your boxes? And then, right after everybody made that jump, they were like, oh, and we're done with plastic-free packaging now. So, haha, idiots. I'm glad I kept my boxes. Because then if I ever want to get rid of the figures, or if I want to pack them up, I can just do that with the boxes instead of having to do plastic bags that go in bins and have to have packing material. It's like, no, just throw them in the box and throw those boxes in a bin. Simple as that, yo. Excuse me, I'm going to blow my nose again. Woo! Dude, I'll tell you what. Allergies are getting me, boy. They're getting me, boy. But, hey, Lazy Jawa, what's going on, dude? Long time no see. How have things been? I hope good. Let's see. We got from Commander Cook. Thoughts on the first ICC guest. So we're going to actually search up ICCC. If I can get my I key to work. There we go. ICC Nashville. We'll get this pulled up real quick. So, no lie, first guest, I was underwhelmed. But that's okay because it's a very good guest, you know? This is a very good first guest. So, they decided to do Chris Bartlett. Now, Chris is a really cool dude. I've heard him talk on a couple different podcasts. He's great. He's great. He plays a lot of different, mostly protocol droids in the newer Star Wars media. Looks like he also played he's the same species as Garindin in A New Hope, and then also he played an Imperial technician. He's done a lot of different stuff. As you can see, what he specializes in seems to be protocol droids. But I think he's a good choice. I think he's a good choice for first celebrity guest. I think a lot of people will probably go for him. I know at least Black Series people will probably go for him for 1 Jack or 0. Apologies if you hear that extremely loud vehicle driving past. Yeah. Yeah, JX0N is the protocol droid of all protocol droids, okay? JX0N, aka Jackson, is the protocol droid of all protocol droids. Don't hate on my man. But yeah, man, I'm stoked for ICC. I can't wait. It's going to be such a blast just to, again, experience everything, waste a ton of money on collectibles, see a bunch of friends, meet a bunch of friends that I've known online for the first time in real life. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for that. I'm hoping that Jackson and Jacob will be there. It sounds like right now Jackson will not show up unless we get granted press passes. Which also makes sense because he's spending if he came, it would be like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars for him to fly here and back. So it's just not cost effective. But he said if he got a free ticket, through a press pass, he would go. That's kind of where I'm at, dude. I mean, there's a ton of collectibles at ICC, and that's a huge draw for someone like me. Because I'm not so into the signatures and stuff, like meeting the celebrities. Everyone talks about how cool it is, but I don't know, it doesn't appeal to me, So yeah, just not my cup of tea. I prefer to go get stuff. But yeah, meeting everyone, it's gonna be super fun. I'm so excited. One moment. God, most mediocre 1313 sneeze cast over here, dude. Swear on my life, on everything I love, my allergies have been fine all day. I sat down to do this live stream. Now my allergies are flaring up. Super frustrating. You're not stuck. You're not far away from ICC, I don't believe. So, I don't know. I don't know. Cookie goals to buy 1 hot toy. Hey. 9. Why is this convention 9 hours away for everybody? I know it's 10 hours away for us. It's 10 hours away for Hunter. I don't know how this place is so equidistant for everybody. But honestly, it's a good thing. I think you should make the trip. I think you should just get a credit card, max it out that weekend, and then pay off all your debt. Yeah, because Cook, isn't it also the same amount of time away from you as well? 10 hours? Super weird. Super, super weird. Yeah. So, yeah, 10 hours. What's up with that? That's so weird that this con is equidistant for literally everyone that's going. It's like a portal. It's a dimension to a new world. A whole new world. Favorite Disney princess? Go. Everyone in the chat. Favorite Disney princess. Okay, listen, bro. 10-hour flight? What's going on, Doodles? 10-hour flight? Hey, still 10 hours. Basically the same. It'll be the same for Jackson. Oh, Phantom Menace Dennis. What's going on, brother? I just looked at the pictures again today that you sent our email. Bro, Mulan absolutely counts as a Disney princess. What you mean, bro? Oh my god. What if we do a Disney princess tier list? What if we do that? Wait a minute. Wait, what if we did Princesses Disney? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Disney princess tier list. That's wild. How do I get on that? Huh? With the 2024 update? Create this tier list. No. Whatever. I can't figure it out. And we don't need to go down that rabbit hole. Mulan. Everybody's saying Mulan. Elsa is mid. I'm sorry. Maybe it's because I grew up with Frozen, so I was like super overhyped and overplayed. But who knows? CT Fulcrum said, "Dum dum, gimme gum gum." Very nice, dude. Yeah. Ooh, wait a minute. That's a good point. No, I think she does. Because Star Wars is owned by Disney. So therefore, she's a Disney princess. Just saying. Dude, let's do that. Let's build a snowman at Carbonite's house. Let's do it. I think we're all in agreement here. I think Leia is deserving of being a Disney princess. And in that case, she is number one. So, but yeah. Is Bo a Disney princess? She's like no, because Boba Fett refers to her as princess in Mando season 2. That's a good question. I think she does. Hater. Stuck's a hater. So let's see. Let's take a gander here. Okay, it's settled. I think it might be settled. Princess Mommy Bo. I think one of the least favorite things of Jen's, like that I own, like her least favorite thing I own is my Bo-Katan shirt, because I refer to it as my Space MILF shirt. And she is not a fan of that. But I still wear it. I bought it when I was single, so I'm allowed to have it. You know what I mean? I didn't buy it when we were already together. So Space MILF is love. Space MILF is life. Just saying. Maybe change the name. Maybe if I did not refer to my Bo-Katan shirt as my Space MILF shirt, then maybe Jen would not get upset about it as much. That's a good point, bro. Some of us need to think outside the box like Stuck. That's how you know that man's in a healthy relationship, because he is thinking. He's actually considering the person that he's with and the stupid decisions that he makes. I do not do that in a lot of my decisions. Yeah, that shirt will, if that shirt disappears, then I disappear. If that shirt disappears, I disappear. I have it in my drawer right now. It's like half of it, so it's like just like a head. So half of it down the middle is her helmet, and then the other half is her face from Mando season 2, I believe. It was before she. Let me just say, Bo-Katan's wig in Mando season 3 is way better than her wig in season 2, and I understand part of that was because she had a lot less screen time in season 2 than she did in season 3. But dude, yo, do they make Frog Lady merch? Because I have this. Jacob got me this. It is the Star Wars Celebration 2022 Anaheim exclusive Frog Lady plush. She's dope, and she even got her eggs on her back. You could probably take them off. Not going to, though. But, yeah. Frog Lady plush. Shout out to Jacob for getting me this. This is one of my favorite things in my collection. Top 10 item in my collection. But, yeah, love Frog Lady plush. We got to look up, do they make Frog Lady merch? Here, let's share my screen. We'll find out together. Hopefully this does not take us down an inappropriate path. All right. Let's take a look. So, Frog Lady merch. Oh, we're off to a bad start. Okay, there's a Funko Pop. No way. This is a thing. Is this a meme that I don't know about? Is this? Oh, dude, Box Lunch has just a straight up Frog Lady shirt. Wait a minute. Box Lunch has a straight up frog. I might have to get that. And what's this? This is that. I don't know how I feel about that paint. That's cool though. Dude, I might. Oh, Hot Topic has it too. Guys. Official Star Wars The Mandalorian Frog Lady. No, it's girls. It's got to be men's. Frog Lady poster t-shirt. Let's take a gander here. Oh, it's on sale. Guys, do I buy it? Do I buy this? Frog Lady Comforter? Where? No way, bro. No way. Where'd you see that? Frog Lady Comforter? Where'd you see that, dude? What is this? Oh, this is Frog Lady plush. $70. That's wild. Hey, what's up, Phase 2? Yeah, the plushie is fire. Dude, share my payment info live on screen. Dude. Yeah, if somebody made me a Frog Lady body pillow, I won't lie, I might be all over that. Like, if you gave me something crazy like this. So this is something I have a problem with. And I'm sure that a lot of you guys could understand why I would have a problem with this. Someone sat down and took hours out of their day to draw this, you know? Do you think? I'm not even going to go there. We're done. We're not doing that anymore. I am going to get that Frog Lady shirt. I don't know, brother. You tell me. Wonder what kind of magic shrooms they took when they drew that. But yeah, I'm going to order that. Actually, I'm going to go to Box Lunch because we have a Box Lunch and a Hot Topic in my my local mall. So I'll go, and I guarantee you I'll wear it on a podcast episode because those things are fire. Super hot fire. I need a Frog Lady shirt. Put that down on my get list here. I have notes in my phone. I have a whole Star Wars section in my phone. Go to Star Wars. Frog lady shirt. Boom. Got the Frog Lady shirt on the shopping list. So it's on sale though on Box Lunch for $20. That's a steal. Might have to get that. No lie. So we're getting to about the 15-minute mark. I was gonna only do like an hour on the stream. So let's pull up a little banner here. Whoa. What else is on that list? Let's see. So here is my current get list, all right, on my notes app on my phone. First is clear command hooks. I like to have a steady supply of clear command hooks because that's what I use to hang up like all this stuff here, like all the figures on the wall. I use clear command hooks. So that's what that's for. Next is 1313 giveaway prize. Okay. So that's going to be like June's giveaway that I should have bought sometime in May, but then my co-hosts abandoned me. So now I have to fend for myself. And then number 3, cream cheese. Okay. Brothers and sisters, I love cream cheese on my bagels in the morning. I'm a big bagel guy, okay? Brothers and sisters of the congregation of the stream, I love cream cheese, okay? So that is why cream cheese is number 3 on the list. It's actually funny. This is not my shopping list. My actual like grocery shopping list is a shared document that Jen and I have that we like add to throughout the week. So I have no idea why cream cheese is on here. Next is risers. Okay. If anyone could direct me in a way that I could get some different risers for my shelves for some of my Black Series figures, hit me up with a link in our DMs or something, because I've been looking for like good risers that are not, I don't want to do the Landspeeder Luke hex stands. Okay. Landspeeder Luke, no disrespect, I just don't know if I would like them or not. So I don't want to invest money in something that I don't know if I'm going to like or not. My big thing is if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So like I know that I like the way that these regular risers work for my display. So I don't want to try something different, okay? What is the saying? Reject modernity, embrace tradition, okay? Yeah, you bought clear stands on Amazon. Drop me a link, my brother in Christ. I want to see what that's all about. And then now the 5th item on this list is Frog Lady shirt. So that is my current list for Star Wars. Fancy setup. Bro, this is not fancy, all right? You know what this is? These are not Bluetooth, I wish, wireless LED lights that I bought on Amazon. These are $40 Target shelves that I bought like 4 of. And these risers, these white ones, are spice shelves that I bought at Walmart and Target. Okay. Nothing, just because I put a lot of thought and effort into my display does not mean that I spent a lot of money on the display. Does that make sense? I like to invest my money into the figgies, you know? I like to do the figgies. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so I'll pull up questions. Do you have questions? Does anybody have any questions they would like to ask? Yeah, bro. Spice it up a little bit with the spice rack. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions about anything, doesn't have to be Star Wars related, now is your time to ask. It can be podcast related, not podcast related. It can be a mediocre question. It could be a not mediocre question. Yeah, here's your opportunity to ask questions. You are late to the 1313 sneeze cast. Okay, my allergies have been flaring up, so that's literally all that you missed. Nothing else, and you'll be able to catch the replay. Um, okay, when are you going to have a chat? So this is kind of what my plan is for the channel in the absence of Jacob and Jackson. So I am going to reboot the Have a Chat series. Okay, we're going to go back to weekly Have a Chat episodes. It's going to be a little difficult because right now, I'm working a lot of overtime, but I'm going to start trying to line up guests to do Have a Chats with, and just kind of BS with people, other YouTubers and stuff that we haven't had the chance to have on our channel yet, friends of the channel, things like that, week to week, and then we'll just put them out on podcast, Spotify, and YouTube and everything like that, and just whatever sticks, whatever doesn't. And then on top of that too, just gonna keep up with the reviews. Got to keep the channel going. Which, by the way, Jackson posted the Black Series Droideka review today. Make sure to go watch that. And then, actually, Cook, you bring up a very good point. I should bring all the customs over since they're at the set and we're not using the set anymore. I also was considering bringing back Tikas. So let me know what you guys think about me doing Tikas like solo. It'd be a lot of work, but I feel like it would help the channel grow, if we do more of like our own like original series again. 'Cause we brought in a lot of people. That's a good point as well, Daniel. I think that's a good point. Because like there's a ton of people, like we've made so many new friends since we stopped doing Habitat. And really like a lot of the reason that like a lot of the reason that we stopped doing Tikas and like Habitat and stuff was because our schedules just stopped lining up. I mean, I started my career like a little over a year ago. Jackson was doing stuff with the army, he was gone like every 6 months. And then like Jacob was, doing his thing with film and stuff. And that's taken up a lot of his spare time. So we just didn't have the time and the resources. But I feel like right now I've kind of gotten myself into a good rhythm. I had to take a couple weeks with the dog. So, I got to make sure I do that. Also considering bringing Jen on the channel a little more just because I feel like that would be a lot of fun. Tika's is definitely, I love Tika's Trading Post. That the series idea was Jacob's when we first brainstormed that idea, and I love doing it. But yeah, I don't know if I would do Tika's weekly. I feel like maybe I would do Tika's like monthly, like just do like monthly updates of like, hey, if you're, a Star Wars collector, here's everything that happened in the last like month for collecting, between all different lines. But I know a lot of people are a fan of Tika's, a lot of people that watch our content, and consistently watch our stuff, love the Tika's Trading Post. So I mean, I could totally try and do it like here because I have the Tika's Trading Post sign as well from when we did the real life Tika's Trading Post. But yeah, I'm gonna ignore your last comment there, Cook. The Tika's bloopers are really funny too. Those are funny. And that's another thing. I don't know if I can really, do that because a big part of Tika's was like Jacob and Jackson and I kind of bouncing off each other. That was like where a lot of the comedy came in with that series was, us kind of bouncing off of each other. So we'll see. I mean, I'm just obviously like Daniel said, I think it's a good idea if I just kind of do things at my own pace. Obviously, I love making content for this channel and I don't want to let the ship sink while my co-hosts are, doing things to further their own careers. I appreciate that, in the last like year and a half, 2 years, there was a lot of time that I spent, working towards my career and I have my dream job now. And they were, super accommodating for that. So I want to make sure that I keep the channel afloat for these next 6 months while they're both doing things, that are directly tying in with their careers. So yeah, I think I'll figure something out. I work really well. I'm a dude that works really well when I have like a set schedule to go by. Like, okay, like this is needs to be done by this time for this day. So I think if I just plan to do kind of how I was doing, just reviews every day, and then just scheduling a specific day of the week or a specific time of the month for like a certain series to go out, then I think honestly it would work out pretty well. I also have some like one-off video ideas that I kind of want to do. And Jacob and Jackson and I have all talked, since it's so hard for us to get together anyway, like to, find a time that all three of us can get together. We've kind of talked about, just doing solo content and just the three of us posting our own stuff on the channel. So it kind of makes me interested to do little one-off videos as well. I know that one that I'd love to do is the generational gap of Star Wars fans. I would love to get like my dad, myself, and my brother on, like my dad who grew up with the OT, me who grew up with the prequels, and then my brother Logan who grew up with more like the sequels and stuff like that. I think that would be a really fun one. A Marvel episode? How about no? How about never? Never. No. That's been a meme since day one of the podcast. That's been a meme since day one. I feel like that would be you can't do a Marvel episode. If we finally did one, you could not do a Marvel episode without Jacob there, because that has been the thing that he's wanted to do since day one. What if I got Cringe Lord Cheesy Napkin to do Tika's with me? Because I feel like that's the big thing. Like, I could do Tika's by myself, but I feel like it has more charm when there's multiple hosts. So, or this would be wild. What if I got Hybrid? Because Hybrid only lives like an hour and a half away from us, so that's why we hang out with him so much. What if we did Tika's, but in place of Jacob and Jackson, it was my brother and Hybrid as the other hosts for Tika's Trading Post? Let me know what you guys would think of that. Cheesy Bly and Hybrid episode, dude. I think that would be super fun, because the other thing is like they actually have the knowledge of the collectibles, enough to know what they're talking about. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Which, by the way, I need to do I need to make that trip, because I saw that place, what is it called, D&E Collectibles or something like that. They have the Hot Toys Commander Appo on the Bark Speeder. So if you look in the corner here, I have the Hot Toys Heavy Weapons clone with the Bark Speeder that comes with the sidecar. But the other one that I don't have yet is the Commander Appo with the speeder. So I want to make sure that I get my hands on that. So, and I saw that store has that. So I definitely want to make sure that I make my way down there and get that. And just correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure, yeah, D&E Collectibles. I need to go down there, and I'm going to do a guag when I go down there. I think that'll be super fun. Speaking of people that I would love to have on the Have a Chat series when I reboot, that is Wilbon. Wilboners rise up. Wilboners rise up. I would love to have Wilbon. Wilbon, you are being recruited as the first guest for the return of the Have a Chat series. Congrats. And another one, there it is. Wilboners rise up. Another one that I would love to have on the Have a Chat series, and Wilbon, you can pass this along to your co-host, is I would love to have the Zoo Boy on, but I would just need to make sure that I block off 5.5 hours of my day to have a stream with Zoo Boy, because because I feel like the conversation would just never end. But yeah, I feel like that'd be fun. Another dude, Cook, I think you might be onto something. I think you might be onto something, brother. Tommy reacts to Star Wars. DC episode. The only funny thing, I never was a big fan of DC growing up as a kid, and it wasn't that I didn't like it. It like the same thing with GI Joe. Like it was just one of those things that I just didn't get into because I was into other things. Like I really liked, like I had a Power Rangers phase, a Ninja Turtles phase. I had a Lord of the Rings phase, but like I never really got into like GI Joe or DC. Like I had a Batman and a Superman action figure as a kid. I think I had like a Green Lantern too. But yeah, I was never really like into it. I love Batman a lot. He's probably my favorite DC hero, and I really like the Teen Titans. The Teen Titans was a awesome show on Cartoon Network when I was a kid. But yeah, Tommy reacts to the Acolyte series. What are you going to call me? Star Wars theory? What am I? Star Wars theory? What am I? An incel? Was that an insult? Is that a fat joke, Cook? Is that a fat joke? Are you calling me fat? What's going on, brother? You're about to get banned. Actually, and the Joker movie, I went and saw that like 3 times the first week in the theater. And if you guys know, I'm not very good at seeing stuff in the theater. But I made sure I went and saw that 3 times in the theater opening week. And the Joker 2, I'm going to have to make sure I also see, if not opening day, the opening week, because that I really, really like the Joker movie. Yeah. Yeah, whatever that means, dude. For sure. Uh-huh. I actually know what you said because I do know Spanish. Acolyte and the yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah. There was a whole thing that he just posted on his Instagram. One of the actors was like talking about, I think it's the one that plays Yord. Is his name Yord Fandar? Yord Fandar? Oh, I'm such a fake fan. I'm usually so good with the names. I know it's Yord, right? Yord Fandar? Yord Fondar? Let's find out. Let's go to Yak Face here. Go to Yak Face. Actually, you probably got to go pretty far back here to find that. Yak Face posts so much, dude. You don't realize it until you like actually go look at his page. Let's see. Yord Fandar. I bet somebody posted it in the chat. No, nobody posted it in the chat. Idiot. Come on. Stupid Star Wars. Yord Fandar. It's something like that. I'm not even gonna bother looking anymore. Yeah. T minus 25 hours till Acolyte comes out though. So we'll have to see, guys. Let's see. Yord Fandar. See? I got it. Thanks, gang. See, that makes me feel good. And that was another thing. That's always been the thing with our podcast is like, I just, for some reason, am the one that knows the specific names of all the things. That's always my expertise. But yeah, I mean, it's been an hour. I'm probably going to close out this quick little stream. I always love hanging out with everybody. Thanks for tagging along on the 1313 Sneeze cast this month. Get ready. We're going to have a ton of content coming out throughout this rest of this year. I'm going to be posting a ton of reviews starting tonight. I'm going to make sure I get those daily uploads going again. And I'll work out a schedule as far as, getting series going and things like that. Fig, what's going on, Mr. Fury? But yeah, I'm gonna get the series going, like the Have a Chat, backup, and the Tikas, and figure out schedules for all this stuff, and figure out like what specifically I'm gonna do. Hey, Cook, thank you for the $5 super chat. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you. But yeah, so we're gonna expect a lot of content coming. I know that Jacob and Jackson have plans to do their own content as well. So yeah, I mean, keep in touch with us. If you have any content ideas for us, just shoot us a DM. We're always open to suggestions. The rest of the year is going to be very difficult because we're all, very busy on different schedules. But we're going to make it work because we are, if anything, we improvise, we adapt, and we overcome. And yes, now it's time to go support the Wilboners. If you have not yet subscribed, make sure you go subscribe to Wilbon because he does his Monday night figure ball every single Monday. Yeah. Acolyte is going to be so much fun. I can't wait, guys. It's going to be so much fun. Hey, there it is. Wilboners rise up. Go subscribe to Wilbon. Don't be stupid. Subscribe to Wilbon or unsubscribe to 1313. Those are your choices. But with that being said, guys, thanks for joining in this week's stream here. 8-hour stream, 16-hour stream. But yeah, thanks guys for joining and keep in touch. We'll be having lots of content coming out and we will see you guys in the next episode of whatever the hell it is we decide to make. Goodbye, everyone.